Oh my God, who are you? Like, I'm over here. Spirit's like, just do the reading while you're like, I am just picking up on an energy of somebody who, like, when I say you've been through stuff, like, you've been through stuff. And not only that, but like, you were left during that. And you finally, like, you're just like, okay, if they're going to go, they're going to go. If they're going to be shitty, they're going to be shitty. If they're going to lie, they're going to lie. Like, I don't feel like you're crying over this. Like, because I feel like whoever you are, you're like, I got that faith, you know, like, I got that faith. When God says go, go. When God says let them do that, let them. Like, you know how to protect your energy and how to leave if it's time to go. Like, if God tells you there's another door to walk through, like, you're like, all right, open it, let's go. Like, you don't hesitate. Like, you are somebody that, like, you don't sit there and overthink it 1,000 times. Like, I'm not saying it's been easy for you, but it's like, you're not someone sitting back just like, I don't know, I'm going to overthink this. Like, I don't even know. 909, as they say this, like, especially when it comes to abundance, 9 being an abundant number, it's like, if God's telling you to make certain financial choices, if God's telling you to leave certain situations, if God's telling you to work in a certain way, you're doing it. And 3 of Wands reverse, I want to point out that some of you feel stuck. Maybe you feel a little impatient, like, where's mine? Or God's had you in a holding period where it's like you feel like you can't travel forward. You feel like you can't do certain things at this exact moment. But it's like you see. I don't even know how to explain this. Like, you see the moment with which God will, like, push you out. Like, you understand why the holding period is necessary. And this Ace of Swords. And if you don't see yet, like, trust me, you're going to. Don't doubt those downloads. Don't doubt that. But it's like, you're somebody that, like, if somebody, I feel like you go all in. You love so hard. But the second you find out someone's not working just as hard, or they're lying about their spirituality, they're lying about this, you move forward. I got that Queen of Pentacles. Like, you're so nurturing. You care. You wear your heart on your sleeve. But you stand up for yourself, for your own, for God. You're like, no, you're not going to mess with me. You're like, okay, if it was another test, okay, Spirit, okay. And yeah, you're like, okay, then it's done. You said, God, if you said it was done, I'm going to be done. If you said that person's not my friend, they're not my friend. If you said that person's lying, okay, they're lying. Like, you're at this place where you're not sitting there ruminating. Yeah, the Sun with the Queen of Cups. And I'm not saying you're not compassionate. You are. You are so freaking kind. And I think some of you, you're so nurturing. You're so loving, and you're over there trying to focus on your finances, trying to protect your energy. And it's like these lessons are coming in while you're doing this, but that's to fulfill the prophecy of this collective ascension journey. 9/11, as I say that, the date that Christ's ministry was believed to begin. If you did not know that, that is the date that Christ's ministry was believed to begin, was September 11th. And so, yeah, the tower, as I say, September 11th, y'all know, remember 9/11, right? And not only that, my daughter was born actually on 9/11, natural home birth, but neither here nor there. You understand, right? That was right before Jesus Christ went out and everybody's like, well, if you're aligned with God, you just jump off this rock, you just fly, you just trust, right? And he's like, it doesn't work like that, right? And like, you understand that. You're committed. You're like, it's okay. If God tells me to pull back, that's because they need to deal with their own tower moment. They need to find you, God. But it's like, you found love. Like, what's that song? Found a love in a hopeless place. What is that? I don't know. It's not hopeless though. Like, and you know this. I feel like whoever you are, you're committed to seeing this through to the end. You're like, look, if somebody doesn't want to be in my life energetically aligned right now, that's okay. If I'm not aligned for them, that's okay. At some point down the road, right? It could be another lifetime. You're just like, okay, we'll catch up then. But you're doing this. You're communicating when God tells you to. With the Page of Swords reversed, I feel like this energy too of like, you're not stalking. You're not obsessing. You're not like, where are they on their journey? What are they doing? What are they doing? You're just like, okay, God, if you tell me that I need to know something, okay, I'll find out. But all in all, they're going to do their journey. I'm going to do mine. And you're not afraid to walk through those tower moments. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not afraid to be judged. You're not afraid to wait. Wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord. He will renew your And that's the thing, death. It's almost like giving me that vibe of like, I'm not saying you're crucifying yourself, right? Like for Jesus is the last sacrifice in that way. However, you are willing to crucify your ego. You're willing to crucify instant gratification. You're willing to wait on the Lord. And that's been painful. And I think some of you with these boundaries and having to call certain things out and having to cut certain people off, maybe you're waiting on dating, maybe you're waiting in certain ways, like you understand the magnitude of why that is. You understand this. And there might be a little bit of impatience wondering like, when's this culminating, this and that. But at the end of the day, like you're so close to this next breakthrough of understanding time in a totally different way. Yeah, in 10 of Pentacles, you are rewarded for it every time. And same with finances. Like, I feel like whoever you are, page to 10, there, like, you are willing to do the work in an appropriate way. You're not just like only doing the financial piece. It's like you're also doing the energetic piece. You're also doing the hard work of communicating and setting boundaries and speaking in truth. That Queen of Swords. I mean, I got 3 queens upright: Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, look, you're willing to surrender certain connections. It's like maybe they're viewing it from a place of ego around money, but you know what this is about. You know that that mirroring, that flip-flop has to occur in that way. You understand the deeper lesson. And you will be rewarded. And the reason God is blessing you financially in this way is because you're someone that I think ultimately really wanted love, right? Like you really love deeply. You really this and that. And like that core thing, that commitment to love is why God is blessing you with this abundance. Is because God's like, I see you. I see you are honest. I see you are truthful. Queen of Swords. I see you. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I see you. I see your commitment to love. I see how deeply you want to love. And I'm sorry that these people keep coming in. Who knows? Family, friends, lovers, coworkers, whatever. And they test that. They think they can prove that you're not who you are. And they're not winning. And they end up in their own tower moments. And I know that like cliche line of like, you're someone's walking tower moment, whatever. It's not like you do it intentionally. You don't. Yeah, the Magician's reversed here. I think many of them think that you do. Ace of Wands. They think you do this intentionally. They think you're dark magic. You're the problem. And you're like, let them, right? Like you've mastered the art of like, okay, my ego's out. You can call me coward. You can call me weak. You can say I didn't fight for this. You can say whatever you want. I swear to you, God said this is done, so I'm done. And you know you spoke truth. You know you were compassionate. And you know you were honest and kind. And if someone else is going to make you out to be the villain, you're like, okay. I can't keep, like, I feel like whoever you are, this is what other people are doing. They ruminate on what you did or didn't do, the past. And you're over here, like, and please, if you're not, like, you need to be looking to that cloud. 4 of Cups is the only card in tarot other than the aces that has the cloud. You do not ignore the cloud. That's the hand of God. And God's saying, I know you've been through so much pain. I know. I'm sending you something new. I'm sending you wonderful finances. I am sending you love. I am. And I know you're sick of waiting, right? I know, but it had to be this way. And I think you understand this. Something about that 9/11 energy, very, very significant, possibly Virgo season this fall, things like that. But I'm telling you right now, this is like that last push. 10 of Wands, like keep going. I know you're tired. I know you're run down. You're sick of this. You feel stuck. You're not. And like I said, I just felt so much emotion because I feel like your spirit guides everybody. They're so proud of you. And I don't know if you're clicking that, okay? This book right here has M, K, C, A, and N on it. So those could be significant initials as well. M, K, C, N, O, and there's an A in his hand. So it's a whole book here, so I'm not lying. That's sticking out to me, those initials. So anyways, keep going. And just let them view you. Let them do whatever they're going to do. Let them. You stay in your lane with God. You stay in your lane with God. Let them judge. Let them ridicule. Let them get upset. Let them. All right? I love you. Bye.